Dan, I also wanted to get your take real quick on the fact that Valve announced a new game this week.
They sure did.
Isn't that wild?
One of my favorite genres, as a matter of fact.
So this is a CCG, everybody.
I know a lot of people are like, Valve announced a new game. It's a Dota CCG. Well,
hang on a second. Leo in the booth, do we have an audio clip of an actual announcement here?
Oh, yeah.
That is the entire arena when they saw the card game thing pop up on the screen.
So you know what? I see this two ways. If I am a standard, as a gamer, I got to think that a lot of people do is like, wow, is this some low-hanging fruit? Valve wants to get some of those CCG dollars off one of their big IPs.
They're desperate for cash.
I do not blame you for thinking that. Like that's the immediate thing. It's just like, oh, come on. We all want Half-Life 3. We all want anything. We want a Valve game, Left 4 Dead 3, whatever.
Yeah.
And then let's announce a new game. It's a Dota card game. And it's like, okay, I understand a healthy amount of skepticism here.
Why is it called Artifact?
I don't think they've revealed that.
Oh, really? It's not like a Dota thing?
No.
So what have they announced? Have you been following it?
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very closely.
Okay.
So this is a Dota CCG. It's going to involve...
DOTA CCG.
I know, right? I mean...
Oh, Dota 2's
here's the optimistic part of it.
Right.
Like the concept that they've revealed so far, it sounds enticing, but we have to see how it plays out. What the monetization is going to be crucial.
And so they said multiple lanes, right?
So this is going to work sort of like a card game Dota game. You've got 3 different lanes, just like Dota. You have 5 heroes that you can put in your different lanes. Just like Dota, literally the Dota heroes.
Yeah.
You have barracks you can upgrade to send more creeps down lanes. Sort of like Dota, but not precisely.
There was another...
And...
Hang on, Dan, I want to interrupt.
Sure.
There was another CCG that had multiple lanes you were talking about.
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
Is that right?
Multiple lanes. But I don't think they're going to work like in this.
Okay.
Yes. Technically Elder Scrolls, but this sounds way different as a concept. This sounds like you have creeps that come from these lanes to go and attack the enemy. Like a Dota game. Like a fluid moving Dota game. I don't know. They haven't said that. I don't know if it's more like a board game or if it's a RTS style thing where you put your cards down or just every turn your creeps move. We have to see. We don't know. But in some form, you'll be equipping your heroes, and your heroes get defining abilities like they do in Dota. So if you're the bounty hunter, the skill they mentioned, you can like track an opponent to kill him for more gold, just like you can in Dota. So this is all the Dota IP and all the Dota game being realized in a card game form of some way. And we don't know the specifics after that.
Is there a universe where they don't start to branch out, Here's of the Storm, with these cards?
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Never. 2 years down the road, they're not going to throw in some Ricochet cards, some Counter-Strike cards in there.
Blizzard has wait, what are you talking about?
Adding more from the Valve universe into this card
game.
I thought you were talking like, Blizzard characters are going to show there.
I don't think that they would. No, this is a specific Dota IP game.
Although the name, us not knowing what the name means, maybe does leave that door open, right? Like maybe they could have an expansion set that adds characters from other games.
I think the chances of that are extremely low.
I agree with you, but I mean there is that ambiguity.
Everything they're doing from the game style to everything is like trying to be strict to the Dota universe, the Dota IP.
But I mean, doesn't Dota have like Wheatley and GLaDOS announcers and stuff like that?
That is true.
Packs, yeah.
And I would not, that's another big question here. How is the monetization for this game going to work? If it's you got to buy cards out of crates, I would expect some serious fervor. From
what would you expect based on what Valve has done recently?
The thing like Dota 2 is completely free in every way, which is awesome. The only thing you ever pay for in that game is cosmetic. But a card game isn't usually structured that way. So this is going to be interesting. When you cosmetic cards could happen. So everybody gets all the cards free and you cosmetic them out. Could see it, but in this day and age, I'm more concerned that it's going to be ripping packs, getting epics and legendaries. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Based on the, everyone being upset that, they're making a card game, just remember when Hearthstone was announced. Yeah, remember how skeptical the world was.
Are you kidding me? I was there.
Okay, exactly.
It was at a PAX, and nobody cared. They were like, oh, Blizzard card game.
And it's like Valve's track record, pretty much flawless. Like, I think we should be a little excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm legit. I've been saying I'm excited, but I at the same time, I see where consumers and gamers are like looking at this with, God, we really wanted. This is like a double-edged sword, right? First, they think it's a low-hanging fruit, get the CCG dollars, and second, Valve announces a new game, and it's a freaking Dota card game. That's not what anybody wanted, right?
Yeah,
I get it. And on the other end of things, I'm really excited to see how this translates into its own card game, especially if it's more unique instead of using Magic or Hearthstone's template, which a lot of card games do now. And this sounds completely different. So I'm jazzed.
As a double, go ahead.
On that same end, Valve made a new game.
It's exciting.
That's exciting.
I'd probably want to play this game, but that just that they're still committed to making and releasing a game is exciting.
I'm gonna make you play this game, Kyle.
Please do. As a Double Fine fan, Brad Muir is designing it. I don't know if he's lead designer, but he's on the design team. Double Fine, he worked on Massive Chalice most recently, Iron Brigade. He's been Double Fine forever, but he left for Valve. I assume Dota, but apparently Dota card game.
Sort of Dota. It is Dota. It is the same IP, same brand.
We are all Dota. Thank you so much for watching this excerpt from the Game Informer Show podcast. You can subscribe to the audio version and listen to new episodes airing every Thursday. We cover big games on the horizon, games that we've just reviewed. We have long-form developer interviews, a lot of fun stuff. So check it out every Thursday.